Welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one right here is for Better Call Saul. Season 4, episode number 9. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Tell all your friends to come on over. Thank you.
Couple comments from the last episode, starting with Josiah, who says, "Oh boy, you guys have now met Lalo." Lalo? I can't remember how we say his name. All I will say is he's one hell of a character. Regarding Kim, I love this episode, in particular because it shows how she isn't just a supporting character there to play the foil for Jimmy. She's a fully developed, complicated, confusing character with motivations the viewers can't quite track or rely on. It's so refreshing to see in a show. More to come from Kim and her character's development still, and I can't wait to watch it along with you guys. Wow. Me neither, because I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see how this plays out.
She talking about the cartel guy. That's Lalo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Then we have Christian, who says, "Boy, oh boy, Kim could no longer ignore the fact that Slip and Jimmy is not going anywhere, and she has to engage with the shady business he keeps getting into." And engage she did. She solved the problem that Jimmy couldn't, came up with an amazing grift, and got the win. No wonder she wants to do it again. She's great at it. She is challenged by pulling off a con far more than she is at her regular job, and it put a spark back into the relationship with Jimmy that had been petering out. I was really shocked when Chuck McGill died halfway through the show. I remember being unsure if I would enjoy the later seasons without that character and the incredible dynamic he had with Jimmy and the rest. And then Lalo Salamanca sauntered into our lives. Enjoy. Great reaction, you guys. Well, you guys are hyping this up. We don't even know the character yet. We got 2 seconds with him. Alright, Brandon says, "After season 5, I implore you to rewatch Breaking Bad season 2, episode 8. That's after season 5. We're not even in season 5. Okay. That's Sal's introduction. If you pay attention, you'll notice several name drops and details that the writers worked into the series. It's cool to go back and see how many nods they give. They even tell us Sal's last name is McGill in a throwaway line." Alright, last comments from Yes Cuban B, who says, "Slip and Jimmy very much so reminds me of Jeff Winger from Community at times, especially in episodes like this one." Alright, let's jump into the next episode right now. Another
Excuse me.
Alright, she heard herself again? Or she about to do the scam?
I really hope so. What can I do for you? Okay. Yeah, dates match. That's a good start. Alright, conference room is on sheet A 1.1. And room dimensions should be 15'6" by 12'6".
15'6" by 12'6".
Right.
Break or sprain?
Huh?
Your foot.
Oh, a sprain. I started trail running a couple months ago. Went for a run last week. Wasn't paying attention and got my foot snagged.
What is she playing at though? What is this?
Twisting my ankle. Do you have a setback for that conference room wall at 2 feet 10 inches?
Damn, it's gotta be this
Yes,
stringent.
the wall is set back 2 feet 10 inches.
So far, so good.
It's gotta be like this.
It isn't that bad, except I have an 8-month-old, so.
Oh my
Congratulations.
Thanks. Been, kind of doing it on my own. My brother's been helping since I'm a little limited these days, driving me around and whatnot.
Well, it's nice to have family around.
Yeah, for the most part. He tries. That's the important thing, right?
No. Yeah.
I think he's...
How's Aiden?
Oh, he's fine. I'm only alone for a minute, thank God. Wait, what happened?
Your milk.
What?
Well, it just kind of went everywhere.
What are you talking about?
I am so sorry.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No. Sorry, I can't show this.
All right.
Oh my God.
Listen. Oh my goodness. You're going to give me your copy.
Give me your copy. It's the exact same.
Won't you get in trouble?
They're exactly the same. No one has to know.
Are you sure?
Go on.
Okay.
But it's not though.
Okay, for sure. Okay. Thank you so much.
Damn, why the fuck the city? wouldn't want a type of building. You know what I mean?
It's just because it would make them start over or something.
We need to stick together.
She went with a different plan. They got approval on that plan. So to resubmit it would pushed it back. They said a couple months.
Yeah, but I'm guessing old boy must have approved this new look last time.
All right.
And then now he want to go back to the
Let's
other
make
look.
this official.
She just came through, babe. She just came through.
Kim is out here wildin'. Wildin'.
She just came through.
That's how you act.
De caballo quemado. ¿Se acuerdan? Hotel Tulipán. Fue tan amable con ese güey. Y él le dio la espalda. Armó todo ese desmadre solo para demostrar que no le tenía miedo. Era profesor antes de abrir ese lugar, ¿se acuerdan? Siempre lo decía, el gran profesor de la universidad. Se tomó su tiempo con él. Y su esposa escuchaba en la habitación de al lado. Ese pendejo estaba tan orgulloso de su hermoso español y sus libros y sus antigüedades. Pero igual como todo se perdió en llamas. Olía a mierda. Hay algo que nunca le había dicho, que regresé. Hey, why don't you go get some Jello?
I don't know what y'all gonna talk about.
Tío, hablemos de chileno.
One for yes, two for no.
No, nothing for no.
Let me get my purse. Old people like kids too, babe. They ain't got no filter no more. It's like old people same as kids. It's funny how it's like that.
Same old Hector. Just wants to kill everybody.
She's just all happy about it. It's a trip though.
You know, the big
None of
thing
these
is
gangsters could take out fucking Gus. It took
Yeah.
Walter White putting his shit together to
Yeah.
finally take him out.
It's the... Thank you.
Can I get y'all anything else?
We're good, thanks.
Now you don't want a whole other burger?
Whenever you're ready, no rush.
Nice. You never take it easy with that stuff.
Oh, we've still got at least an hour on the road. You gotta stay awake.
But you're gonna be able to sleep when we get home, too. What time is your hearing?
11. This time next week, I will once again be James McGill, Esquire. And I already got a jump on my new practice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Unexpected bonus at the trap phone business. It turns out it's great for client development.
Yes, I guess that's true.
Sooner or later, every last one of those idiots is going to need an attorney.
That's right.
Of course, yeah.
Turns out he might not be as bad as we thought. He just got a little, he's a little,
Kai?
a little hard to deal with. Yeah, fuck around gonna be the boss and then fuck it up. Check that.
Wiedersehen. Says goodbye.
purposely killing them, you think?
Gus.
How would Gus even get up in there?
No, I mean, Gus didn't do it,
Or
but
Mike did it?
I don't think Mike did it. I think Mike's gonna be pissed because he didn't know they were gonna take him out. I mean, that was a big tell, though. He like literally was telling him what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, but if you take him out, right, like, who's gonna direct the damn build to keep it going?
Maybe they already talked to Kai, and Kai was like, "I got it. I can do it." Nice breathe like that.
You think they would have checked?
What's happening? Why is he panting?
Constitutional questions. Short answer, I've been doing my level best.
Well, Mr. McGill, is there anything you'd like to tell us about the reasons you were suspended in the first place?
This past year, that's pretty
Be
much
ready.
been the only thing on my mind.
This is his fucking
And
wheelhouse.
I'm humbled
Yeah, jib jab.
by the sheer stupidity of my actions. Remorse doesn't begin to cover it. I'm not gonna make excuses, because there's no excuse for what I did. But as I sit here, I can assure you, nothing like that will ever happen again. Never.
Well, all right, that would seem to be satisfactory.
Done.
Um,
Brum, brum.
you have something?
Brum, brum.
Mr. McGowan, what does the law mean to you?
Whoa. That's what it means to me.
That was very eloquent.
Give that man an Oscar.
Real.
Shit.
Give him his license back.
Influence on your views.
Jesus Christ. He's like, can I fucking get out of here?
Credit where credit is due. The University of American Samoa. Go land crabs.
Were they hoping he was going to say his brother?
Thank you.
I think we have everything we need. You'll be getting a letter with our decision in the next few days.
All right. Thanks for your time.
I think they were hoping he was going to say something about
Chuck.
his brother, yeah.
Yeah. No remorse, then, I guess. Any influence on your particular views? My brother. Yeah. You got it. Go and walk back in there. Go and walk back in there. Just like you got that job, babe.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Verner's still talking? They've been saying goodbye for about 20 minutes
Oh,
now.
yeah, on the phone.
Anything of note? I got a new puppy, and it's peeing everywhere. The dog, the house, her back's acting up, so they want to go to the springs at Baden-Baden once he gets back.
So, like the usual.
Yep. They've been at it almost an hour and a half. You want me to give a 10-minute warning?
No. Let him go on as long as he wants.
Wait, okay. They're wrapping up. She's got to get the book club.
I'm gonna check the perimeter.
You probably have. Yeah.
I just don't understand that. Like, you only have, you know, once you finish this, then you're good. Well, supposedly.
Yeah.
You're causing so much more problems for yourself to leave now.
I mean, you gotta be a man too, right? You signed the deal that said you were gonna be done at this time.
Well, in his defense, he did say it's taking way longer than what they said. But basically, you signed a deal though that said you're not leaving until it's finished.
done.
Yeah.
Now accidents happen. That's all I'm saying, right? So you have to own up to it and be like, foreseeing things. And you're a smart person that did this before. You know, unforeseen things
But
happen.
this is like the same thing that happens when we watch Alone and they leave because they miss their family.
Mhm.
I'm like, you've been here like
What did
7
you think
days.
was gonna happen?
Right?
Yeah.
The right to indemnification, payment, reimbursement. Everyone with me?
Yes, I see it.
This is clearly a pro sandbagging clause,
Troy, it simply gives us the right to indemnification for breaches of representation.
of which there are none.
We feel it's necessary given the fast pace of the negotiations thus far and the lack of time we've had to complete due diligence.
Look, she got him presents. The world's best lawyer again in his own briefcase.
If I may respectfully remind you, Mason Verde is allowing you to keep a clause that warranty breaches must be in a material respect.
It's standard language.
Yeah, as is ours. Come on, guys, meet me halfway here.
Fine. Then we'd like to discuss how we're defining knowledge within the contract.
Be my guest. We feel that what we've established is pretty reasonable.
Our clients would like to propose
Hey there.
changing within the seller's knowledge to the best of the seller's knowledge.
Slow down.
But you have to give us a chance.
Slow down.
God, you're gonna have an accident.
Whipping that motherfucker. Oh, that's Jimmy. Here you come. We'll be all the way upstairs on the roof.
Insincere! Insincere!
Jimmy, what happened?
Goddamn year, what am I supposed to do for a whole year?
Jimmy!
Guarantee I'm not selling cell phones for a fucking year, I'll tell you that.
What did they say
Oof.
exactly?
Hard pass! And don't tell me I can appeal because once the board hears the word insincere, I'm screwed.
Jimmy,
how do you disprove insincere?
Jimmy, just take a breath and start from the beginning, please.
I was good, Kim. I mean, I wasn't stuck up, but I knew my shit, right? What have you been doing during your suspension? And have you been keeping up with the law? Yada, yada. And all fine. And then one of them out of nowhere comes up with this weird-ass question. The law mean to you?
That's a big one.
It's huge. And I nailed it. I talked
So
about the meaning
then-
of the law, and I was down to earth, and I was
Yeah.
humble, and I was sincere, and they
I'm
loved
the
it.
man too.
No, it's the next question though.
So they turned me down.
No.
Well, there has to be more to it than that.
There's not.
No.
I don't. What did they say when you talked about Chuck?
There it is. Told you.
What does Chuck have to do with this? What?
Well, so you didn't even.
Why would I?
Okay.
You need to be direct and say exactly.
Okay, listen, we will figure this out. And yes, you will appeal. We'll appeal this to them, but we won't let them. We'll find out.
She should have been like, so you didn't bring Chuck up at all in this whole entire conversation. Your brother died. Your brother, who is one of the most respected people in the law.
You need me. I'm there. But somehow in your mind, the only measure of my feelings for you is some office?
Yeah, good enough to live with, to sleep with, but God forbid you should have an office with me.
What are you
You
doing?
ain't heard
You
nothing I just
get a
said.
little bored with your life, so you come down and roll around in the dirt. Have some fun with slipping.
Oh, is it fun? Fun like lying to the ADA to get your friend out of the shitter? Or fun like standing there with a smile plastered on my face while you play infantile mind games on my law partner?
Oh, what a mistake it was to take me up to your office in the sky. You'll never do that
Yeah,
again.
maybe I won't. And maybe next time you call, I won't come.
There you go. Kick a man when he's down.
Thank you, sir.
So, what do we got? It's pretty quiet. Guy was up late again. About an hour after he went down, Werner came out for a couple minutes. And Casper was up around 2:30. Watched some TV. Headed back in.
I think they're just sleeping.
Up there. You check that out. What's that? If you want.
Why y'all waking up? We didn't make no noise out here.
They turn all the lights on though. Got themselves a whole store right there, right?
And Jimmy said what he said. Kim said what she said. And yet still, we have no breakthrough with Jimmy having any kind of fucking loss of his brother. Like, I get it. This has been a long play, too. Like, I thought at some point we would maybe get him some help, maybe have a breakdown. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it is what it is. And I was surprised that he was flowing so well on there. I was like, okay, yeah, you know, because in my head, he's going to be a lawyer again. He became a lawyer again. So he's just doing all the right things. And yeah, but I didn't see that last question coming and then them like changing their mind. And that's what they did. So now, here we go with Kim again, coming to his rescue to appeal. And maybe this is how he becomes a lawyer yet again. Or maybe he just got to fucking wait till next year. Because we don't know when Breaking Bad is going to start, you know, toppling over. So, but either way, he does become a lawyer. But I think whatever happened on this one here really needed to happen. As it pertains to Salamanca, yeah, obviously Lilo is about to be a problem. This is a classic. New person show up, being super charismatic and bubbly happy, but he's a fucking psycho crazy guy. So that's classic. We know that's gonna go down. Now the German guy is escaped and went home. So Mike gotta get a little bit cussed out about it because he was running the show. The guy who's watching the camera, I mean, I guess it's technically not his fault. He just didn't even believe something like that would happen. And I don't know what they're going to do about your boy who went back to Germany. I don't know how far they reach. I don't know if they can get him over there in Frankfurt. But we'll see how it goes.
He said over in Frankfurt.
But it looks like your boy Kai is going to have to be the one to step up, which is an unlikely character to do. But we'll see how it goes. But season finale next one, and so it's about to be some fireworks for sure.
This is how, I mean, this show does this over and over again, but I was about to say, this is how you do a penultimate episode leading up to an explosive, I anticipate, finale of this season. This season pacing was so fast, though. I feel like we just, like, flew through this season. It's insane. But there's so much to love about this episode. I'll start with Jimmy and Kim first. I think, to your point, it was definitely an argument between two people who really, like, care about each other because it didn't get to that explosive nature. Although they both did digs. I mean, Kim definitely had that argument in the bag. Like, literally, I've been here for you non-stop. And honestly, I feel like her reaction more than anything was just, like, shock that you didn't even think, it didn't even pop in your head that you should mention Chuck. Amidst all, even if you were just fucking faking it, you know? Like, you dialed in and, like, were plugged into all these responses. That's not genuinely how you feel. You were pulling on an act so that you could get picked. But the fact that Chuck didn't even cross your mind to be something you should address is, like, really freaking crazy. Like, I don't know what that is. And, like, it's very confusing for me a little bit. Having seen everything leading up to now, in which how much he cared for his brother, was looking out for his brother, the fact that he has not had a moment, to really mourn him, or even in this moment, and a Jimmy move would have been taking advantage of the moment to, like, use his death for his benefit. The fact that he just, like, will not go there is so crazy to me. And to me, it was so obvious. The last two questions were 1,000% setting him up to talk about Chuck. She did that 100% intentionally because he hadn't mentioned Chuck at that moment. So they were like, let's give him a softball. We loved all of his answers so far. So let's give him a simple question, which aligns itself so well with him bringing Chuck up so that we can just, you know, squash the elephant in the room. And he completely avoided it. It's wild. It's so crazy. And I thought Kim's face in that, as far as, like, asking him, I mean, what did they say when you brought up Chuck? Was just, it was so spot on. She killed it. She, like, absolutely killed that part. Yeah. I loved the gimmick yet again for them setting up the stuff for Marissa Verde so they could get the development that they wanted. I mean, that whole act was really fun and really cute. But then, Kim totally, like, is taking advantage of the situation because she only wants to do it for the things she wants to do. She doesn't want to do any of Jimmy's shit. So, like, that's a little, like, pick your lane. Like, either you want to do some of this shit or you don't. And, like, to leave it up to when it feels right would be fucking frustrating for somebody like Jimmy. I get that. That would have been annoying to me too. Like, I feel like this is totally one-sided and we're only doing it at behest of the things that you want. But my absolute favorite takeaways from this episode. Oh, before the Werner stuff, you totally called. I didn't see it going that way. I thought that it was going to play out differently than it did. But it shows how smart he is too. The fact that he beat through Mike's security system. Woo! That you get extra points, my guy, that you were able to get. But it'll be very interesting to see what the repercussions of that situation is and how that potentially changes or molds Mike. Like, does he get to catch up to Warner, and do they have to, like, take him? I really feel like this is a situation Mike's gonna have to kill people. I keep saying that. It just doesn't feel like it's lining up the way that I thought.
I feel like this that type of show that'll go hard because he gotta kill him and his wife.
Mike ends up being a fucking killer, and he's not that guy yet. So when do we get to see him be that person? He hasn't killed a single person yet.
Maybe it's because of that guy, but they haven't really showed them being super tight like that. They had a couple moments that was it.
No, they definitely have a friendship. He definitely respects him a lot. That's why I feel like this would be such a pivotal thing for his character development to get him to the dark side, so to speak.
But he don't have to do it though.
That's what I'm saying.
Can't let that stand.
Yeah, so I still feel like this has to be the purpose that relationship is, because it can't just be him going off. Like, they gotta catch up with him. I can't wait to see how it plays out. Yeah. I think it's a huge point in Mike's character development as far as who we see in Breaking Bad, and I'm here for it. But no, my absolute favorite part of the entire episode was Lalo coming to see Hector, telling that story about one of Hector's glory days and how he took out the guy in the hotel, and then that's where the bell came from. Best storytelling. Absolutely loved it. As soon as he pulled out the box, I was like, as soon as I took something from the house or from the hotel, I was like, it's gonna be the fucking bell. And it was, and I loved it so much because I always thought in Breaking Bad, I was like, they could have given him some other shit. Like the only option they had was this corny ass, old ass bell. But to have the context behind that, it's so good. It's just so, it's not even required. They didn't have to explain where the bell came from, but they did, and I fucking love it. And then on the flip side of that, him going to see Gus and like just seeing Gus's facial reactions and looks to kill is always great. And I thought Nacho's like, bruh, I'm just here. I don't know why he's showing up at your place. I know we're not supposed to be here, but you know, it is what it is. So, loved this episode, obviously, and cannot wait to see how we wrap things up in the finale.
All right. Well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Better Call Saul Season 4, Episode number 9, and until next time.